Hi and welcome to a new video. My name is EcombyNik. In this video, I will show you how to use dropshipping to build a real brand. How you should use dropshipping in 2025, because it's a lot different if you go back 3-4 years, how we used to dropship, and then you compare it to today. If you dropship the same way like we did 2019, you won't get any sales. The customer have become a lot smarter, and then we need to be smarter too, of course. We will jump into this. It will be a lot of value in this video, so I think you should really buckle up and listen. So let's talk a bit about ecom today. How to use dropshipping the right way 2025. Dropshipping is a really great way, a great business model to get started with your business. A lot of companies use dropshipping. I know dropshipping has a bad cling to it. A lot of people think scam when they hear dropshipping. But dropshipping is actually just a way to fulfill your orders. And a lot of big brands use dropshipping to fulfill their orders. Also, they don't have everything in inventory in-house. And if you don't have it in-house, it's 3PL. And 3PL is a little bit like dropshipping. What are we doing? We are selling and we are taking orders from our customers, and we sell online through our web shop. And when we get an order, our agent or fulfillment partner, they fulfill the order and send it out. So of course, if you want to build trust and do this correct, you need to have a great fulfillment partner. That's number one. And someone that quality check your products and everything before it gets sent out to the customer. But in this video, I will go over how I use dropshipping to build real brands in 2025. Because we are trying to go away from dropshipping as fast as we can, but we're still using dropshipping. It's a little bit complicated, but I will explain everything in this video. And if you want to learn more or go deeper in this and get an extra hand in your ecom journey or a guidance, I have just released the complete ecom blueprint on EcombyNik.com, where you get lifetime access right now to the course. It's a course that shows you everything we will talk about today, but of course goes a lot deeper in the subject. And you also get a lot of extra material, you get everything in it. And it's updating all the time. So I think you should go check that out, because right now it's a great offer on the course. So go check it out after you have seen this video. So how I work is that I have a niche store. And a niche, you choose a niche. I recommend to choose a niche that you're passionate about to start with. Like, say, pets, fitness, beauty. A niche you are really passionate about, but because it's easier to get started then. And it's easier to be progressive and finding products and everything when you're really into the subject, or what you call it. So find a niche you like. You build the ground store. Of course, you do that on Shopify, and you can use my affiliate link to get 3 months for only $1 a month. When you have your niche store, you start product research. And that you can do 2 ways. You can do it the free version or the paid version. The free version is what I call burner accounts. Then you have an account on TikTok and an account on Instagram, and you just scroll and you like when you see an ad or something, and then it will only show you ads. And you search on your niche, so you get only products showing in your niche. And the paid version, it's a few options out there. All the options is quite similar and are really good, of course. The thing they do is just that they save your time. It's the same thing that the free version does. They show everything to you in a very easy way. And when you find a product, if you have a paid version, it's very easy to validate, because you can find competition, you can find where you will find the product on AliExpress and everything very easy if you have a paid tool. What I recommend is Pippi Ads and Sick Analytic. And I have links to them below the video, of course. So, what are we doing? We are doing something I call micro-branding, or what other people say, branded dropshipping. It's a word that you heard, of course, a lot this year, because it's very important. And what is branded dropshipping? Branded dropshipping is that we take the product and we micro-brand it a little bit, and then we test it. And when we had a successful test, then we would brand it a lot. And I will show you how and why. An example of this is, here is one of my brands, Cara. You see the product, how I have micro-branded it. I put my logo on it, I choose a color theme, only use 2-3 colors on your website to make it pop and make it really look branded. A good logo, you see we had some reviews, we had some trust badges, we are making it look like a brand. And how do you do that? Yeah, you do that easily with ChatGPT. I start to speak to ChatGPT about what product I want to sell. This only takes like 10-15 minutes, but you ask them some questions about the product, about the market, where you want to sell it, about your competition and things like that. And then you ask them, can you find me my ICP for this, my ideal customer profile? I have a video on my channel here, how you find your ICP. This is really important because we're not selling to everyone, we're selling to one person. And when you find your ICP, then you can build your micro branding. You do your website, you do your product page, you do copywriting, you do images, you do everything to speak to that person, one person only. You are selling to that. And also you do your ads where you speak to that person. So that's micro branding. You do your, like we speak about, you do your product page and your ads, and you micro brand them. And I do this in Canva. You can see here how I do. I put my logo on it. And here's another example of another product for the same niche store. Like I said, we are using a niche store and we do 3 days testing with each product, and we just do it until we find our winner. So we go back, we test again, we go back, we test again, we go back, we test again, until we find our winner, and then we're gonna build out a real brand. Here is how you can microbrand it in Canva and ChatGPT, of course. ChatGPT has done these pictures for me, I put them here and I brand them. And here as a third product, this is just to give you some examples. I test for 3 days on Meta. And this, I also have videos on my channel how I do my testing, but it's easy. It's $50 a day, Advantage Plus CBO campaign with 5 ads in it. I do it for 3 days. If the product has over 1% in ROAS, then I keep going for 1 more day. Or if it has over 2% in ROAS, I double the budget. If it's below 1%, I kill the product and I started this again, and I change it to another product. We're using dropshipping, of course, and our agent that we have in China, and they are shipping out all the goods. And now in the start, our customer won't get the product looking like this. It won't have this logo, but it's no problem in the start because maybe you get like 2-3 orders and you kill the product, you move on. If you get a lot of orders and this is a winning product, then we will do this. If it's working after the 3 days test, if it has over like 1.5 to 2% ROAS, then I do a scale test for 7 days. And the scale test is that I am putting in some new ads and I'm doubling the budget. Every day that it has over 2% ROAS, I'm doubling the budget. If it's not working, I go back with a bad example. If I have 2% ROAS, I'm on $50, I've doubled the budget to $100. If the next day is like 0.5 in ROAS, I take it back to $50. But if it's over 2% again, I go from $100 to $200. And so in this scale test, the 7 days, I am trying to see how much can I push this product. And can I push this product? And I'm also testing new creatives, new ads. If I can push the product and everything goes fine, now we go over to branding. We contact our agent, we send out the product to some own UGC, and that you can find on Upwork or Fiverr or something like that. And when you get your own UGC, your own content on your product, then you can change all your GIFs on the product page and everything to your own. So now we're starting to really brand it. And we have our own ads. We are contacting our agent and buying some inventory, not too much, but we are buying some inventory so that we can get down the shipping time and send the product out directly. We are customizing some easy customizing, like thank you cards, maybe put our logo on the packaging, things like that we can make easy. You have to speak to your agent or your fulfillment partners here and see what can you do with your product. You can do everything, but it depends on, now we are just doing small things that cost so much, but things that microbrand the product. We've set up our email marketing, and now we are starting to build our brand, a really brand. And now we have our brand. So this is the steps I do to build a brand in 2025. When we tell our agent to buy some inventory, now we're not doing dropshipping anymore. Now we're doing 3PL. We have our own inventory of our own product. And when we are starting to customize our packaging and everything like that, then they have our brand. So this is how we use dropshipping to find our winners, to build our brand. Then, of course, you can take the next step. Depending on the country you're in and what you're selling to, you can take the step to buy inventory for yourself when it is going really well. You can buy in bulk and take it home and ship it out by yourself to your customers. That depends a little bit on the country, about the rules, the tax rules and everything like that. What's best for you? That you have to look up by yourself. So this is how I, in 2025, use dropshipping to build a real brand. Of course, you need to test a lot of products in your niche to find your winner. You won't find your winner on your first product, the second product, the third product, or of course you can, but I don't think you will. So keep testing, keep searching up new products every day, and you will find your winner sooner or later. I think you got a lot of value from this video, and if you want to learn more, like I said, go into EcombyNik.com and check out the full course, the Total Ecom Blueprint, where you will learn everything from going from testing to microbranding to scaling to building your own brand. And also you have on this channel videos where I go in different sections of this a lot in depth, like finding your ICP, like finding your winning products for free, finding winning products with a paid tool. I have all these videos on my channel, so check them out, and I will see you in the next video.